Hi friends, welcome to Xiao's Weekly Note. My name is Xiao. I'm a licensed physical therapist in California. I've been working in an outpatient clinic for over 15 years, and I would like to share my experience with you in this channel. Today, I'm going to introduce to you a very useful exercise, which is one form of the practice of QiGong, the Chinese QiGong. When people hear about Qigong, they usually think about it's an oriental mysterious practice, but actually you can see Qigong is the practice of breathing exercise. You know, when we train our body, sometimes a lot of times we focus on the core, we focus on the leg strength, or we focus on the stamina, the endurance, but actually the breathing itself, it is an exercise because it requires you to use your breathing muscles. It requires you to have some mobility, flexibility of the rib cage, and also requires a proper posture of the spine. So there's many benefits. So breathing belongs to the pulmonary system, but however, it's connected also to our cardiovascular system, our musculoskeletal system, and also our autonomous nervous system, also the lymphatic system. So it can overall improve the circulation, help you to calm down, improve your stamina. There's many different kind of benefits. Even can help you to prevent from catching a cold or pulmonary upper airway disease. So today I'm going to do a qigong. It's called the 8 Pieces of Brocade. 8 sets of different movements. We plan to use 4 weeks to introduce and practice the whole set of the 8 pieces of brocade. Today, I'm going to introduce to you the first 2 movements, which is can benefit you for the overall posture of the spine. And if you have any neck issue, shoulder issue, it can also benefit from this, especially people with radiculopathy issue with the neck pain, tingling, numbness, neurological symptoms down to the arms. Also, if you're suffering from like shoulder impingement syndrome, like rotator cuff injuries, or just just like they say, insidious onset of the shoulder pain, means you don't know where's that coming from. It just hurts on the shoulder. These first 2 movements can for sure help you with those kind of conditions. All right, so please let's have you stand up. Let's practice together. Now let's practice together. See, in the beginning, you stand up straight, look straight forward, and take a step to the side, to the shoulder width apart of the feet. Turn the toes in, have the toes facing straight forward, and then slightly squat, slightly, and keep the knees on top of the feet. If you go in like that, it's not good. Try to keep the feet on top of keep the knees on top of the feet. And then interlace your fingers. Push your tongue against the upper palate. Okay, now take a deep breath in. Keep breathing in. When you reach the top, squeeze your shoulder blade and breathe out. Keep your arms straight. Flex your wrist as much as you can. Come back down. Connect the hands again and breathe in. Try to feel the stretching all the way down to the belly button area. And breathe out. If your breath is short, you can try to speed up a little bit. But try to go as long, as deep as you can. Okay, now check me from the side. Stand up straight. Take a side step. Turn the toes facing straight forward. Slightly squat. Flex your knee a little bit, but make sure the knee is on top of the feet. Okay, now interlace your fingers, push your tongue against the upper palate, and try to breathe in. Inhale through your nose. Breathe in, breathe in. All the way up. Look at your hands. And now breathe out. Drop your arms, but keep the arms straight. Drop your hands. You can exhale through the open mouth or the nose. Breathe in. But try to do the abdominal breathing so you feel a lot of stretching around the belly button area. Breathe out. Let's do one more time. Okay. Okay, now let's do the second move. All right, let's do the easier version. See, in the beginning, push your tongue against the upper palate. Connect the wrist and take a side step. Squat down as much as you can, but also keep the knees on top of the feet. Okay, keep your posture up, and breathe in. And turn to the side with the of the extended arm. You feel lots of stretching around the elbow area. And breathe out. Move your feet back together. And then take a step to the side. Breathe in. Keep your shoulder down. Feel the stretching. Okay, down. Breathe out. Bring the feet together. Switch side. Breathe in. If your knee has the issue, don't have to squat all the way down. But try to squat a little bit. Make sure the knees are on top of the feet. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's do a harder version, which you don't switch your step. Okay, take a step. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, now let's check the move from the side. Okay, take a side step. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Make sure your shoulder is not elevated. And make sure the elbow, the fist, and the hand are in a line. And breathe out. Okay, you can close it. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, now let's talk about what you feel after the practice. For the first one, try to pay attention to the head movement. When you raise up the hands, you have to look up at the same time, especially to people with forehead posture. If you're sitting on the desk working all day long, you probably is suffering from a forehead posture. It's damaging your neck and of course, it's damaging your breathing because when you slouch, the rib cage cannot expand properly. So it make your breast become shorter and shallow, more shallow. So the first move when you go up, when you raise up your arms, make sure you look up and expand your chest and feel the stretching down to the belly button. I think that's the point. Also, when you reach to the top, you squeeze your shoulder blades together and kind of strengthen the back muscles a little bit. And in that position, you keep your arms straight and drop it down. You should feel some stretching, because there's fascia wise, it's all connected. If you have any shoulder tightness, you flex your wrist and keep your arm straight, you should feel some stretching all the way to the shoulder. At least you feel the median nerve stretching there. To the people with carpal tunnel syndrome, it is very beneficial. And this is called nerve flossing. It's like flossing the nerve inside the nerve sheath. And the second one, when you push to the side, you look to the hand, to the fingertip, and you're trying to make the hand, the fist, and the elbow in a line. And if you elevate the shoulder like this, you probably is not going to feel any stretching. So you have to keep the shoulder down. That's why we go slowly from here. It's easier. You don't have to turn the head right away. You can look at the hands, make sure they're straight, and then you turn the head, look to the side, to the hand, to the fingernail, to the nail bed. Make sure you get this actually lots of stretching. I bet if you do it correctly and you have never done this, in the beginning, you will not be able to straighten your arm completely. Also here, usually the people making a common mistakes of elevating because they're not aware of their shoulder posture. They're so used to this posture. So try to hold everything down. That's why you go slowly, go with your breathing, and that requires some practice. Also, the second one, in a stance, can strengthen your legs a little bit. That also requires some flexibility of your hip. So if you feel it's kind of hard, take a smaller stance. But try your best. As long as you keep your knees on top of the feet, you're not going to hurt your knee, I guarantee. Also, I think one practice can be very beneficial is to record your own movement. So record your own movement when you do the practice and compare the movement of mine. So you can kind of see what's happening and try to correct accordingly. And remember, any movement that is causing the pain, stop. Okay, don't force yourself. Remember the feeling of brocade. It's a very soft, delicate um, piece of fabric. So when you practice the qigong, remember that kind of feeling. Go slowly, go smoothly, go gracefully, and like you're swimming in the air. You move slowly but smoothly. Try to imagine when you do the movement, you're in the water. You're moving slowly, and you feel even the resistance of the air on your skin. If you catch the feeling, it's even more beneficial. There's a neurological benefits, help you to calm down. You're going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. Your internal organs start to become more active. You feel your hands and feet gets warmer. It just feels good overall. So I practice every time after your training, or in the early morning, or the last thing before going to bed. Do some practice on qigong. It's going to help you to increase your oxygen saturation level in your blood, which can help improve your sleep quality. All right, God bless you. Thank you very much. Hopefully this can help you, and see you next time.